And now, live from New Jersey, it's your hosts, Bran and Roland, for the one and only annual International Beer Day.
Alright, welcome back to another edition of Tasting Notes. We're doing...
Happy Beer Day.
Happy Beer Day, right. It's International Beer Day. National Beer Day for the U.S. is in April, but International Beer Day for the world is today, August 3rd, which is the day we're releasing this video. And so we're going to be doing two videos we're releasing today. One is going to be Einstök, and the other one is going to be New Holland. And we're going to be having a little bit of a competition. So we talked off camera, and Roland agreed that he would take Einstök and I would be taking New Holland for competition purposes. And basically we're going to do whoever can get more likes over the course of, let's say, the weekend. We want to do a week. We didn't really have a timetable for this.
Let's do a week.
Alright, we do a week. So August 3rd.
So we've got Europe versus America.
Right.
With similar styles of beer.
Is Iceland considered Europe or North America? I consider Iceland and Greenland part of North America.
I don't know. Greenland, until recently, was part of Norway, though. It was owned by Norway.
Okay.
Or so it might still be owned by Norway. My 10-year-old knows this.
Would know that, yeah. Okay, so... Alright, well, either way, we're going to do... Iceland is not part of the U.S., so it's still considered an imported beer. So Einstök is actually a beer that I've been looking at for a very long time. It's very prevalent here for some reason. I don't know... I mean, maybe it's amazing, and that's why. I hope to be finding that to be true. So it's Icelandic toasted porter. I don't know if we've done a porter. Porters are typically a darker.
No, in fact, I was editing videos the other day, and I remember you said we have
to do a porter. Yeah. So this is key ingredients in this are lager malt, Munich malt, chocolate malt, Bavarian hops, and Icelandic roasted coffee. So there is like not just coffee like flavors, like actual coffee in part of the brewing process. For this beer.
And I didn't know they grew coffee in Iceland.
It's authentic Icelandic coffee, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what the, I don't know what the geography of Iceland looks. I know Iceland's not ice. I remember that from school. Iceland is, because they thought that Iceland was going to be like very Arctic. But it's interesting because it's 60 miles south of the Arctic Circle, which is, 60 miles isn't that far. 60 miles is from here to Atlantic City, basically, or less than that.
And so my 10-year-old always does the history of it, which is apparently the Vikings discovered Iceland and Greenland.
Yeah.
And they called the icy rock place Greenland.
Yes.
And the green nice place Iceland.
Right.
To try and confuse people.
I remember that. No, I remember that from 8th grade history, Mr. Solover's class. So yeah. Tasting notes are smooth and roasty with some chocolate, toffee, and licorice with subtle coffee undertones. I'm very excited about this one.
Let's crack it
Let's crack
open.
it open, yeah.
Einstök.
With a Viking on the front.
This is interesting now. Vikings.
We didn't break the glass on this one.
Vikings
Fortunately.
traveling all over the world.
That's dark.
Because apparently they have now proven that Vikings had arrived in North America at some point before Columbus.
Yes.
And then went off again.
Do you know why?
No. Well,
so I know why.
There's a
it's
show
very
called
interesting.
Legend of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
About time travelers, and they had some whole episode based on that, and it was to do with them mixing up in some time shenanigans. But I imagine there's a real reason.
So what happened was the Vikings, who are notoriously like the fiercest warriors to have ever lived, supposedly, came over to North America, and then the Native Americans like kind of beat them in a battle, and then they turned around and went back. It was like around like I don't want to say 1066, but that date's probably sticking out in my head for some other reason. Something else.
1066 is when the Normans invaded England. It's the
That's
last
probably
time England was
That's
to be
probably what I was
invaded.
thinking. But anyway, so yeah, so it was like definitely like around like very like the beginning of the second millennium, in terms of like current history. Yeah, and then they like got beaten in this. They like the Native Americans were too fierce of warriors for them, and then they
That's really
turn back
interesting because
around.
they were. I mean, you read the history of like the French and
Yeah.
English War and the Indian Wars and stuff like that, and the Native Americans of this region, like the
Yeah.
Mohicans and stuff like that, were like fierce, and they would like crack open people's skulls and scalp them. And
Right. Yeah, I mean, you read about like what they would do to settlers, and it was pretty gruesome. Like they would like scalp people, and then they would hang colonial Americans like just outside of their camps. That way, like if somebody approached, they would see like a hanging body, and they would know like I better not go over there. And yet we still somehow, I don't know, guess guns and malaria and whatever.
Smallpox,
right? Exactly.
Anyway, so
yeah,
we digress.
but yeah. So let's
Look
get
at
back
that.
to
That's
the beer.
beautiful dark color.
Yeah, intimidatingly dark, but I like it.
And it's definitely got the scent of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But not like overwhelming. It's nice though.
It's a good taste. It's a very very rich taste.
Oh, that is. That's really
I get
nice.
yeah, it's very full. I get the coffee.
But it's not overwhelming. It's smooth. It's
Mhm.
dark. It's.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's very close to I guess like a porter. What's darker, a porter or a stout?
I think a stout is darker.
Yeah, I think you're correct. So it's very similar tastes though. Yeah.
And I mean, I always used to be like, I don't really like dark beer, but you got me more into it because you like dark beers. I would quite
Yeah.
happily drink this.
Yeah, this is pretty thick, but it's not.
It's thick, but it's smooth.
It's not heavy.
No.
Like when we drink the stouts, like in between, like when we're doing especially when we do like multiple stouts like they were like, oh, like it's you feel it, like you feel heavy after you're done. This I don't feel.
There was another one you did in the Empire State Black Magic Stout,
Cool.
and I loved that. And I remember there was we had a party afterwards, and that was all the beer we had in the house.
Yeah,
I must have drunk 5 of them or something. And
I
I would
you
never,
feel lethargic.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I would never have been able to drink 5 stouts normally.
Right.
But that one was just great. That was
Yeah.
one of my favorite, and this one is great as well. This is smooth.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like this one too. So, Einstök, I can see why you are well stocked in the U.S.
Yes, and so there we go. So this is going to be my champion for the
for
beer
the
thing.
contest. Okay.
So,
So-
if you want to represent a bit of the old Iceland here, give us a like.
Right, hit the like button. I wonder if they would hit. If you want to champion mine, I will have a link for each beer
Yeah.
in the opposing video. Hit the dislike button.
You could do that, or if you want to see his video, then click the link to it. It will take you to Rick Astley singing "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Right. Yeah. No, I'm excited to give this a shot and see where this takes us.
No, that's good. I've seen the Einstök beers a lot,
Yeah.
and I've never tried any of them, but I'm
Right.
really impressed with that one. So
Yeah, and I was reading about them. They apparently have very pure water because it comes from like the Arctic and it flows down through this mountain and through lava, and then it's like purified through that. So, that could just be like part of their mythos for the brewery. But I mean, it tastes great. So good job, Einstök. Keep it up, and yeah.
love it.
Cheers.